Greetings Soulswind here and welcome to Let's Play Cooking Simulator. 5-star bonus dish, bonus video, the chunky Gazpacho. Ta-da! Look at that, quite a bit of change. It was so easy, now it's still kind of easy. We just have to put everything into the processor. I'm not sure if we need to chop anything, I hope not. We have to add these things to the blend, which is okay, but this part is where it's a bit more difficult. We just need to cut, but we don't have to cook, so that's a good thing. 15 minutes to do all these. The time probably spent on this, but I'm not thinking that it would be too difficult to get the 5 stars here. I really hope not. It's just cut and blend. There's no cooking involved. Well, anyway, I'll see you back here in the prep phase. We're still having 8 minutes remaining in the cleanup phase, so let's go. We get this one. Firstly, we need to pour all of these things in. Yeah, my goodness, you can tell that I'm angry because something very, very annoying happened that caused, a blooper. You'll see that. It shouldn't have happened. Definitely shouldn't have happened. It should not. Seriously. How is that even allowed? How is that even allowed to happen? Garlic 1, cucumber 1, tomato 242, green and red 1 each, right? Yeah, 240. This is a jalapeno or whatever, green chili thingy 1. We take a bread and chives, 6 grams, so 3 of them. Now we need to cut the bread in half. Previous try, that one with the blooper had 150 grams cut. Although it wasn't 150 from the beginning, it was 139. I was able to eke out a 19 gram cut to give me the perfect cut. We need 22 now. We need another 5 grams because otherwise the other things will have a problem, like too much or too little. Nine grams, not good. Not like we're going to use this bread anymore. So we can try again. To get a smaller slice of 1 gram. $11 grams, cut it down the middle, 7 grams. No, hang on. That 1 gram is not needed. We need 22, right? 9 plus 11 is 20. Plus 1. Where's that 1? Please, return to me. Hey, it's there. Okay, so let's take a look. 148. $151. Pretty good. Bring it over here. 52. Sure, no problem. Mixture is 16 ml, unfortunately. Whatever. Throw these away. Now, let's try again and not have another blooper, please. Like, seriously? Okay, we start with 5 grams of salt. And then 5 grams of black pepper. And then 3 grams of cayenne. Three grams of cumin. And 3 grams of oregano. Right? That's it. So it's all inside. Pour these into a deep plate. And in order not to confuse myself, this one goes below and hide. Thank you. I need to cut some of these things. So I have got some time left. I can start preparing some of the cuts. Let's discard all of these, no problem. Jalapeno, is that what you call that? I really don't know how to pronounce that. Take a few. Cucumber, take a few. Red bell pepper, take a few. Actually, one might be fine because red bell pepper is 60 grams. Tomato, take a few. Yeah. Well, before I cut, I'm gonna save here and say that I'm done with the preparation for the blend. Now let's start with tomatoes. We just need 60 grams of tomatoes. I don't think it is... Never mind, it is difficult because like every utensil has got glue applied to them. They're outside of it. All of them have got glue applied. So we need 60 gram, it's 120 gram, cut it in half. That thing falls and of course it messes up everything. And this is also bad cut, I'm sure it is. This is the only slightly better cut. Okay, we need 10. What? 10 grams of tomato. Huh. So this is like 60, so we need to cut it like 1, 2, and then a horizontal 3. One, two. I am not brave enough to look at it, so I will be taking another one. Sorry for the dazzle, it's really dazzling there. So that's that. So let's see how many. Yep. 9, 10. We just need quite a bit only. Oops. Yeah. I'll continue tomorrow, and I think I didn't get any like I didn't get any position in here in the fish competition, the seafood competition, because I wasn't really paying attention to the lemon cuts, and that lost me a lot of points. But it's okay, doesn't matter. I'll see you in the next day in the next prep phase. Right, knife pickup first, of course. Now let's see, we need 10 grams, right? So let's go 10 grams. 10 grams, we need actually 60 grams of 10 grams, so it's not too bad. Yeah, this approach really gives us real good numbers, don't we? Do we not have some that's not 10 grams or something? Right, that's because something is stuck below that makes it confusing. So I suppose we have a 9 gram somewhere hidden in here. The very first one. Now that I know there's plenty of 10 grams, I will be looking for them. There it is. So the smaller the cuts, the easier to get the right sized cuts. Why did we bother picking up the knife? If we are to plan to put the knife back at one of these sticky balls, or in fact anything that's like literally like sticky. You know how annoying these things can be? Knife falling on your feet? Yeah. Beautiful. Cut off some toes, yeah? No. Red bell pepper, 60 gram, and then into 10 grams. So this can be cut into 4 to give us 60 grams. Chances are that I won't be able to cut it down the middle, but I'm gonna try. Yep. Should be 120, but it's 109. And then along here, okay. Do we have the 60 grams that we're looking for? 57, 58. We'll take one of the 57s or 58s. So now with that said, it's obviously going to be 1 cut, 2 cuts, and try to get in a 3rd cut here. No. Okay. No. Never mind. We'll have to manage it. Do it like this. Like this. Oh, that's a 10 gram. Separation Just in case. Is my mouse cursor just too sensitive that it's just not giving me the right like movement and everything? Because if that's the case, all I can do is to go and change up the setting to make it less sensitive. Maybe that would help. Yay, right down the middle. Let's see. Ah, yes, of course. Of course. Isn't that great? Cut it right down the middle and have it divided into unequal pieces like that. Now let's see, let's try again. $11 and $9. How sad. We'd end up spending all the time here, yeah? Of course. Of course. You know, things like that. Change. I'm changing the mouse sensitivity like right now and seeing if it's better. Not much. Almost none, if any. We'll take the 9 and 11, okay? We'll take the 9 and the 11. Just to show that it doesn't need to be perfect, we'll do a 9 and 11 over there. No, I need some better separation. Oh, come on. Leave it there. Cucumber, 75 grams. So that's half of this would be 150 grams. Right? 75 grams into 25 grams. So that's about 3 cuts on slightly less than half. 73, that's good. And I need like 3 cuts on this. Or 2 cuts, 3 pieces. Let's just estimate one more. 27. And no, I didn't pick the 27, I picked the 30. Now the bigger cuts are harder to get. $21, $39. Why did I bother? It's like, you know, okay, I'm gonna add it in at the very middle. Why not, right? And I'm guessing that's not cut. Oh, it is, but it's cut so badly. Like, you know, people can just like slice these things in the real life, but in here it's not possible. Yeah? Okay, we'll reserve the 30-gram cuts and try to make this work somehow. Luckily, that's the only dish we need to prepare. The rest are all done. Tell me about it. Can anyone tell me? Why did I bother? Seriously? Why did I even bother? waste of food just because, you know, the cuts are too small. 3 grams difference. That food is no longer able to be served. Well, just like in real life, doing all these food art isn't easy. You kinda do get rewarded by doing a good food art. I'm guessing the cuts are too big. Beautiful. Guess what? None of those qualify. Cut again. 6 cuts. Let's do 7 cuts. 7 cuts of 160, that's 2, 3. That's 23. So 7 cuts. Oh, 7 pieces. 6 cuts, yeah. Further out in front. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. $23, $24, $24. 24 is kinda cool. Throw away. Maybe that's why the bin is there. It's supposed to say that we should be doing our cutting over there, like where the knife deposit is. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yay, 25. So we'll take a 25, a 24, and another 27. We'll keep that in there just because. And then the last one is this, I still have not found out the pronunciation. 10 grams. The way to cut this is this, followed by this. Do we need to remove the seeds? Like, can we remove the seeds or something? 11, 11. I don't want the 12. 10. Time's almost up. 10. Great. These come on. Right, throw away. Bye bye. Three minutes. How nice. More time. But this is all cut already, and just serve it. Cool. That's it. Transfer into the deep plate with the liquid, and we can serve it. So yeah, I'll cut it here and wait for it to be ordered. Whoa, we have the chunky gazpacho. All these lists of things and everything. You know, guess what? This is the blend we have. We've added the salt and the black pepper and everything. We've blended these with all these done. We've cut everything. Let's put it here. The plate is clean. Let's take this 150 ml, 300 ml. Put the ladle back. Come over to here. All of these ingredients that we've cut and prepared. Guess what? Ignore them. Ignore them. Come over to here. The chives. We take 8 grams of the chives. We come over to the submission. Wait, how about those other ingredients? Take a screenshot. Don't care about those things. Let's sub. Ta-da-ta-da! We get our 5 stars. Guess what? If you had gone ahead and submitted these this dish with the cuts of tomato, that jalapeno or jalapeno, whatever how you pronounce that, the cucumber, the red bell pepper, you'll get less than 1 star. Sometimes 0.2, 0.3. There's a lot of complaints everywhere. These are nothing. It's probably a bug. Never be able to solve this. It's either not enough or too much. You can't solve this. You get it absolutely right, but it's still not enough or too much. So, ignore all those cutting. Well, anyway, I will include a submission of these chunky gazpacho thing with the right condiments. And then I'll show you how it looks like with the right condiments as part of the bloopers and something at the end of this episode. What a waste of time cutting all of those. Then again, if there were no bugs, that should have been the right way to cut those things. The lack of black pepper and salt and olive oil, there's nothing you can do about it. It's either too little or too much. 1 gram more, too much. 1 gram less, not enough. Similarly, it's either the olive oil or the balsamic vinegar. I've not seen any problems with the lime juice yet. But it's either not enough olive oil or too much balsamic vinegar. So, whichever way. But we have our 5 stars just by doing this. I know it's a bug or something, but I tried it in sandbox mode. How did I discover this? I went to sandbox mode. I submitted it stage by stage, expecting the stars to gradually increase. But when I submitted everything that was blended without the chives or chives, I've gotten about 4.5 stars. Which is weird. So I went ahead with properly doing the chives and making sure the process is all correct. You know, instead of accidentally adding 5 grams of oregano and 4 grams of cayenne and just left it be, I made sure everything is correct. And guess what? I got the 5 stars on this overall score. This was about the same here. In fact, maybe even more. But anyway, yeah. It's a bug. I hope the developer sees this and fix this, because obviously we should be submitting all of these things. And we've done everything proper, but still not enough? Yeah. Well, what am I supposed to do? I followed the recipe. Apparently it still doesn't work. Yeah, but anyway. If you're quick enough to see this video and get the 5 stars and get that achievement, congratulations. It's not the right way to do it, but I have the full steps in this video, so I hope you'll come back to this dish again and submit it when the thing is fixed. I don't know if I'm coming back. Why am I advising that? Maybe I will come back to this and do a proper submission. But guess what? Right after this, I'm going to add in a segment that shows submission of the dish with the cuts of these ingredients, the jalapeno or whatever that is, the cucumber, the tomato, and the red bell pepper. And you see how many stars we get if we submit the same thing, but with those ingredients. But for now, this is our 5 stars. Yeah, it's like an exploit or something, but I just want to put it on here just to show that it is a bug. I hope the developer sees this and I hope they fix it. But the developers have been working very hard to bring us new features, new equipment, new recipes, new decorations. Yeah, I want to say thanks. But do take a look at the bug submissions here. I should have submitted in the proper channel though. That's my fault. But then again, please, I hope you see this and maybe do something about it. Yeah. Anyways, thank you. Thank you for watching the video, and that's all I have for now. Have a nice day. Oh, no, no. No. What? The same 5-star, like, soup, right? Now we take all of these. Take the chives, which is also 8 grams of this. Okay, let them be like that. We're not gonna take a picture of this. Why should we? That one was the wrong one anyway. So take this one instead and put it in. Look at this. And do you wanna see the complaints? Let's refund, of course. Look at this. In fact, wrong amount of product. What? And salt not enough. Olive oil, like I said, this thing, there's nothing we can do about it. But given these amount of complaints and everything, I don't see how we should be complained like that. And given only like less than 1 star in taste. If you had given too much, it's even worse. Too much salt, too much black pepper gives you an even worse score than not enough. Because when there's not enough, they can add it from their like salt shaker from the table, their pepper shaker from the table, I guess. So yeah, it's kind of weird, but then again, I just want to show you that's how it is.